always seems to be a lot of police around when you don't need them. Tails, any news yet?
That's how the police work.
Reason, I'm not getting a signal from the 6 remaining Chaos Emeralds. Maybe Eggman took the emeralds into outer space.
Is that how it works? Shout out to the recycling bin also, incidentally. Gotta remember to recycle.
Hey guys, long time no see. I must have got lost in the mines.
For about 10 hours.
Emerald pieces was tougher than I thought it would be. Where are we anyway? Hey, where you going?
Move aside, Knuckles.
Why is she grabbing his face?
Between Eggman and the president in the government computer. I'm following the president's limo right now.
What?
If we get into the limo, we can trace the call to find Eggman.
Okay, let's meet up there.
Hey, wait for me, Tails.
I'm really confused at the minute. So he hacked into the government's computer
The president must be over there.
and found out what? That the Eggman and the president are having a chat? Also, this is one of the special like bonus multiplayer features in the game, which is like a shitty version of Mario Kart karting. And I mean really shitty version. I think the multiplayer version, I can't remember if the multiplayer version of this is just 2 players or if it's 4 players. But there's really not much to it, considering there's no
I'm getting closer.
considering there's no online, which of course there wouldn't have been back then. I'm not sure when the first online like online itself came out. Maybe we could look that up. What was the first game to properly have online mode? And what year was it? Must have been some point in the early 2000s. Or could it have been the 90s? These are questions we'll never know. Along with, like, how Tails... Whoa, Jesus! Along with how Tails can apparently hack anything and anyone and doesn't have a date of birth. Or he's of no known existence anywhere in the world.
Tails, did you find the president?
Almost, Sonic. Just a few more minutes.
At least this mission is fast-paced. This mission is just like a... Oh yeah, I can smack cars off of the road as well. So it is like a shitty version of Mario Kart. I don't even know what the brake is. I presume it's B. I've just been holding the A button all the way here. Oh dear. It is... I'm telling you, this is straight up Mario Kart. They have nicked the concept of Mario Kart and turned it into a shitty version. God, I'm shaking all over the place. That car just disappeared. Okay, I think we've done it. I think the limo's coming up now. There it is. Let's ram the president's limo off the bridge into the sea. I'd love to see that headline.
Yeah, I found the president.
For a split second then, I thought that limo had a logo at the bottom, at the back of it. But I think it was just like the catch to get the boot open. That's only a C? Look at how many rings I got! That's like more rings than I would get in every other hero mission combined, probably. Kart racing is available, which I'll never play because there's no online in this game.
Mr. President, reports show that since the incident 3 hours ago, the country is in turmoil.
It was only
Financial
3
finances
hours
are
ago?
impacted, and our satellite communications are down. An emergency meeting has been called. Mr. President, this is a national crisis.
So is this supposed to be George Bush?
Spare me the details.
Exactly just what is it that you want?
Maybe the details could explain what it is he wants.
Let's just get down to business then, shall we, Mr.
What a shitty
President?
connection.
I won't bore you with all the details.
Is this early
since I know
2000s
you are
Skype?
a very busy man. Mr. President, my demands are quite simple. Surrender to the Eggman Empire.
Get to the point.
No attempts to resist. Otherwise, your country will cease to exist. You have 24 hours to give me your answer.
No way!
Well, no, technically he's got less than 24 hours since the incident, the timer thing started 3 hours ago.
Sonic,
Eggman Empire. Yeah, right.
What the heck's going on here?
Don't worry, Mr. President. Everything's under control. Just leave it
What the hell is with the computer boards inside this limo that Tails is flicking around with?
He's transmitting from the space colony ART.
Okay.
Couldn't you have worked that out from like where the laser was firing from?
Wait up, Sonic!
Hey, you!
Mr. President, we're receiving an incoming signal from our agent. I'm picking up the signal.
Okay, and now we're basically just repeating the exact same thing we did with Tails, but instead doing it for the bad guys. You've really got to question. Oh, yeah, actually, sorry. This one is actually failable. Unlike the Tails one, you can actually die on this mission because there's holes and gaps and stuff in the highway. Which is clearly just poor design and is designed to fluff out the weak. You know, the motorists that are either too fast or too much of a pussy. That's how life works, apparently, in the Sonic world. That was a very obscure noise that we just made.
Let's go. I must be getting closer.
Where are all the police? Oh shit. Where are all the police, incidentally? Like, you really got to question the police's motives. In that you've got, like, Eggman. I know the police can't really do much about the whole Eggman situation, but you've got an insane maniac in Eggman who's threatening to blow up the world. But you're still chasing after Sonic and Tails for crimes that they didn't actually commit. Well, I mean, they sort of committed some bad stuff, like breaking Sonic out of prison and blowing up a decent amount of military equipment, trying to escape from them. Rip that taxi. Did anybody else just see that? The car just launched into the air when it went off the top of the ramp as well, just like my car.
Wait a minute. Be quiet. Just leave it to me.
Shut up! I'm concentrating. Looking fabulous. Yeah. It's like how in Spider-Man, the police pay no attention to Spider-Man's heroic savings of innocent people. They just think he's a bad guy. Rip that car. Jesus. They just think he's a vigilante that needs locking up. Is it the same concept in the Sonic world? Is the police just think Sonic and Tails are a bunch of vigilantes that just get in police ways? Or maybe they just think that, oh, they're stealing all the glory. We want some of the glory as ordinary, mundane police officers. Because that's how the real world works. I'm sorry, that sounds so depressing. But it's not like it's not accurate. You do get the stories sometimes in the news about, you know, police officer saves dangling baby over a balcony or something. But it only happens once every so often. And it's not the norm. It's not what you... It's not like... Jesus, I thought I was going to go over the edge then. It's not like when you sign up... Okay, the car's just disappeared. It's not like when you sign up for the police force, you're signing up because you've watched TV shows or movies and you think that's what being a police officer is. I'm going on a really obscure rant and monologue here. And I can stop talking about it now because we finished the mission. Tails looks way too orange in that shot. I see again. It also turns out that was total rings before. Not the rings that I got in the mission.
Shadow, they're in that blue plane. Spotted at 11 o'clock.
Copy that. I'm in pursuit.
This mission is a very obscure one. This is... oh my god. This is supposed to be set, like... in the same-ish location as where Knuckles is in Pumpkin Hill. But I always remember this mission standing out as just not being all that spectacular. And I don't know why. This mission just... I don't... fucking... Christ. Well, it certainly isn't all that great when you have shit like that happen to you. Are you... This is why I don't like this mission, apparently. Because I shit-talked it. This mission just stands out to me as not being very memorable. Well, it's certainly memorable now. It's memorable for me sucking at it. Well, there you go, I got one of the lives back. Almost instantaneously. This is a bit unique. You know, it's called Skyrail for a reason. Okay, now, I thought I was going to get a jump there, so I could actually jump and hit that dude. Apparently not. I'm literally having a mental breakdown. Why did I hit the jump button? We haven't even got to the hard part of this mission yet, which is where when the rails start like breaking apart, or like they fall apart, and you have to, and you actually have to jump. You actually have to jump from one rail to the other. Must be coming up in a minute now. God, I thought I was going to miss it though. I'm floating on the netherworlds of nothingness. Oh god. Now, I'm just going to quickly stop for a second. I once, when I did this mission in practice, ran right across this ramp and to the left, and look, it almost just happened, and missed the finish line ring and died. So how many times did I just die then in that mission? 4 times? And I just did this mission in 2 minutes?
Maybe I didn't try hard enough.
No, someone else come online so I don't have to see what shitty rank I got on this mission. Shitty shit, McFace. Yeah, you see, look how quick that... that mission was too quick. That was too quick for a speed mission. Also,
Doctor, they're heading
how is
directly
everybody
towards
else
us.
getting to the
What
pyramid?
should we do?
Tails can surely be the only person in that plane. There's the pumpkin thing and over there.
But I'll make sure to give them a warm welcome.
Inside that pyramid?
I saw.
Yeah, this is the 5th pyramid we've checked.
And more importantly, I saw that Batgirl go inside with him as well. But you saw
Oh yeah, you two just need to fuck already. Seriously.
Headed outer space from there. I don't know what this space
How do you know that?
But I'll find and destroy that cannon, and then kick their imperial butts.
That's not how you spell Imperial. Unless you meant to say Imperial, which I'm not even sure if that's a word, but it is in Sonic's language. How on God's earth do you know that getting inside that pyramid, getting inside that pyramid will get you into space? You have no known logic that that will actually happen. I mean, do they somehow, do they know something we don't? That, like, that there's a hidden rocket, space rocket cannon teleporter thingamabob? Do they know this? Is this common knowledge? Why can't I shoot any of these bitches? They're really trying to shove the Tails missions down our throats. This is like the third mission out of the last 4 that's been Tails. Okay, nice! I don't think there's a required power-up in this mission. I think there's an optional one somewhere. God only knows what these monkey things are. Radical! You see, it would have been more interesting if, like, the characters say all the things that come up on the screen. You know, like, radical, extreme, awesome, and what do we get? Okay! Oh, Jesus. Yeah! Oh no, sorry, I tell a lie. He does say sometimes. No, actually, what am I even talking about? They do say different stuff. Like whenever Eggman gets a perfect. What did that do? Well, now we got a friggin' maze, apparently. Which is exactly what we wanted in a slow Tails mission. This is literally a maze. Oh, that was easy. Oh. Don't ask me what on earth those noises are, because hell if I know. There comes a point in these missions where it does feel like you're just doing the same thing, and it does become a bit laborious. Like, I feel like I'm just going through the same chain reactions, like, locations in this mission over and over again. Like, at least the last one. At least the last mission. Are we, like, at the top of the pyramid or something? At least the last mission, you know, or the last proper Tails mission, it was, like, a wide variety of, like, streets and highways and stuff. Whereas this, it just felt like the same types of sections over and over again. Oh! Will you love me now, Sonic? Will you love me, bitch? Will you love me?